In an abandoned warehouse in a small town in Colorado, Trevor is dancing with his girlfriend Nina, while his friend Kyle shares some kisses with his fling of the day. Suddenly, Kyle coughs some blood, but his girl keeps kissing him. Anyway, Trevor and Nina are disgusted by this and go to another room where something is running in the shadows. Meanwhile, the town wakes up to discover the state has sent military forces to organize a 24-hour-long quarantine. The roads are blocked to see town. Soon a traffic jam takes over the road, and people start to complain about the situation, even arguing with the soldiers because no explanation has been given. A couple in particular are desperate to leave because they want to take their sick them to take the boy to the hospital in town because the army has brought specialists who are already checking on sick people. Then she asks Captain Rhodes if the specialist's story is true, but Rhodes reminds her to shut up and follow orders. At the make sure he passes on the necessary information to the public. Back at the warehouse, Trevor is startled by something in the shadows, but it's just Nina. As he announces it's time to leave, Kyle's nose starts to bleed. He still asks his girl to go leaves on her own. While Kyle leaves in Trevor's car, his fling crosses the forest, where she suddenly hears some roaring. She tries to run away as the mysterious creature chases after her, but sadly she trips and rolls on the ground until she falls. Drags her away to eat her. Moments later, a group of privates arrives at the roadblock and Salazar tries to tease Sarah, who responds by putting him to work. Then she takes Crane to town with her to visit her childhood home. Inside, she finds her broth Nina doing it on the couch and scolds them for not picking up her calls. Neither of them knows about the quarantine, which makes Sarah angrier since her mother needs constant care. Sarah rushes upstairs and checks on her mom Francine, who isn't feeling. Sarah announces she's taking her to the hospital anyway. Downstairs, Nina realizes she has lots of messages from her dad too. Sarah comes back and Trevor explains Francine has been feeling ill since early in the morning. Nina tells her about Kyle's Sarah tells her to stay home with their mom while she does the checking. Night has fallen by the time Sarah and Crane make it to Kyle's house, and they're surprised to find the door open. The rooms are covered in blood, so the soldiers carefully search the building, but Kyle is nowhere to be seen. When Crane stands against the curtains, two bodies suddenly fall on top of him. It's Kyle's parents, who have been mauled. Sarah tries to call the cops,